Hey guys, it's Bo here. I'm going to give you Bo's just the tips to get you through the first 9 levels as fast as possible so you can pick your faction and be on your way. For starters, the first cutscene's entirely skippable. Character creation is permanent. Make smart choices, but understand you're not in queue until you finish. The next cutscene's not skippable, but for this video, I will. You're going to wash up on a beach. You can immediately open your menu, hit escape, and skip the intro. If you want the shield and rations, you can get it first, but I'd recommend just skipping. Once you're on the beach, head toward the quest giver, pick up 2 flint and 5 wood at some point during, before, or after the first quest. It'll save you some time. Next quest is going to have you go across the water to kill 3 sunken mariners. For the rest of the guide, you're going to want to learn how to do a dodge sheath trick. If you dodge, default shift, and then sheath, default X, it'll make you move faster. If you add a bow onto that with the ability to increase your speed by 20% anytime you switch to it, it'll make you even faster. Basically a 20% increase in move speed. So it's default shift, default X, guides below. Once you kill the 3 guys, head back over, make the skinning knife that you gathered the mats for on the way.
But I can show you how to make do. Get some flint and wood, and make yourself a skinning knife at the fire. That's a start at least.
Each player has to kill and skin their own boar. That's why I don't recommend grouping until you're on your way to the first town. Kill and skin the boar, head back to the quest giver, cook the rations, and hand in the quest. Next quest objective, she's going to send you over to grab 3 pieces of paper, a treasure chest, and then 2 flags in that order. You head over to the first area, grab all 3 notes. If you piss off the mobs, don't fight them until they're all rounded up around the treasure chest. In this area, there's going to be a large treasure chest that gives you a chance at your preferred weapon. I highly suggest picking them up until you get them. The first one's right here. It'll give you 2 random items. Once you loot the treasure chest, head over to the next boat, and your job here is to pick up a chest. Again, round up all the mobs that you piss off, kill them in one area, save yourself some time. Next to the small chest you have to loot is another big chest that'll give you another chance at your preferred weapon. Last thing you have to do is pick up 2 flags off the next boat. One's going to be at the front, one's going to be at the back. If you haven't gotten the item that you want yet, there's a treasure chest in the bottom of the boat that'll give you another chance at your preferred weapon. Once you've looted the 2 flags, head back to the quest giver. I'll skip ahead to that to save you a few seconds. Next quest, she's going to have to go investigate the cave. There's a back entrance that you'll see right here that'll allow you to get in a lot faster. Jump up the back. This will save you having to walk all the way to the front, fighting all the enemies. When you do take the back entrance, you need to make sure that you go up to the top of the cave right next to the barrier in order to complete the quest. You'll see it tick off in the top right. Once that's done, you're either going to wait for the corrupted chaplain to spawn. If you are, you can loot the chest. There's another chance at your preferred weapon. Defeat the corrupted chaplain, then head back to the city. If you eat food right before you start fighting them, you can pretty much just button mash and not worry about anything.
Never vote go back together. But it's my duty to stay. You go.
Next quest, she has you open your map and then head toward town. Along the path, there's a cart tipped over with a quest giver that'll give you a flint sickle. Grab that. Head out and gather 5 of the truffles. While you're doing that, there will be boars in the area. If you do happen to aggro them, kill them and make sure you skin them. Otherwise, don't bother skinning other people's stuff. The flint stuff just takes too long. But you do want to skin your own because you'll need the leather later, and this will save you a lot of time. Once you gather the 5 truffles, you have to head back to town. So if you want to start gathering in that direction, it'll save you some time. Once you're in town, you're going to have a bunch of runaround quests. Go here, look at the storage bin, look at the auction house, talk to a bunch of people. Once you've completed all those quests, you're going to have 3 gathering quests. 1 for stone, 1 for wood, 1 for leather. If you killed the boars when you're gathering the truffles, you won't have to fight people over leather, and it'll save you a lot of time. Gather 40 greenwood, 40 stone, and keep the leather that you had before. Come back to town and refine them all into their counterparts. Save 5 pieces of wood when doing this. Don't actually turn it into timber. Once you get access to the town board, pay particular attention to the 3 in the bottom right here. You're going to have to complete one of those to progress the main quest line. So if it's bad, pick them up now and drop them. If it's something you feel like you can accomplish, hang on to it and keep an eye on it as you're progressing. Don't hand it in until the quest requires you do so, but progress on it as much as you can while you're doing the other quests. Once you get the box with the iron, open it up, smelt the iron, and then make the sword. At this point, you can make one other item. I would highly suggest making yourself a skinning knife and a harvesting sickle. Alternatively, you could make a mining pick. Throughout this guide, you should be able to come back to town with enough iron to make all your crafting tools, and if you're lucky, even a weapon. The next 2 quests are going to have you going to wolf's dens. At the first wolf den, you're going to have to kill 5 wolves. At the second wolf den, you're going to have to kill and loot 5 wolves. This is shared loot, so you can do this in a party. At the first den, make sure you check the actual den. Inside of it, there's often saltpeter, and around the and in the den, there's usually iron ore. You want to make sure you grab this early so you can make your tools. And saltpeter also sells really good, or you can turn it into musket ammo if you're a musketeer. The second wolf's den will actually have you collect sharp wolf fangs that drop from the wolves as loot. Again, I highly recommend skinning everything from this point forward. Now that you've got the iron tools, it should be a little faster. And again, if you find iron, now is the time to snag it. Once you get the iron and the 5 items from wolf collected, you can head back to town by recalling. Once you return to town, the last quest before picking your faction is to run around, talk to the 3 factions, and then choose one. We're going to be playing Syndicate, and after this point, you'll be able to join the company. I suggest if you haven't already, you group up with anybody that spawned in the same territory as you, and push quests together. From this point forward, it's incredibly faster if you're in a group. Before you leave for the next quest, you should make sure to craft the iron tool that you didn't previously, and if you need it, the weapon of your choice. You should have gathered enough iron at the wolf den. The last thing I'm going to leave you with is that if you don't understand how to dodge, sheath your weapon, you should learn how to do that. I'll be posting another video down below that you can link to that. It's a pretty short guide, but basically it explains how you can do things a lot faster. Good luck out there.